Hello and welcome back to Stellaris. Let's see. Keep in mind, I'm recording these episodes kind of with a backlog, so I think this episode will be the last episode, possibly, where I record before I get feedback, so if I haven't listened to your feedback until now, that's why. So backlog basically just means that I'm recording the episodes in bulk and releasing them over time, so like recording, for example, 3 episodes one day and then releasing them over the course of 3 days. Or whatever sort of increment I choose to release them at.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Let's see, fusion reactors, we can now start doing... Oh, dude, let's do this one. We can now start doing... also, let's do the dimensional portal, and... Where's this? Azar. Honestly, let's do that one first, and then return to exploration. Let's see. In Limbo.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Survey, or research, then survey, and then automatic. Cool, let's see. Coil gun is done as well, and then ceramo metal armor. And we will have a formidable navy, I think. Because we'll need the alloys to repair, or sorry, to upgrade them
completed.
As well.
Special project complete.
The vault is a tomb for hopeful immortals. Science officer Justin Zimmerman asserts that the huge blocks of Terminator code are neural images, digitized. Brain scans. Doubtlessly the aliens of Yildan 3 considered this to be their only shot at any kind of survival following whatever calamity befell their planet. So, we have the brain scans of aliens. I'm going to catalog them because they wanted immortality. We might be able to bring their race back and rescue them from destruction, which I feel like befits our mandate, our, the idea that we're here for everyone. We're not here just to, we are first and foremost safeguarding ourselves, but while we can, we should protect those that we can as well. I'm going to wait until the ceramo metal armor is up before we start upgrading. Let's not actually, let's upgrade immediately. Fleet power overwhelming. Let's set up Sirius as a forward base as well.
Ships refitted.
Starport. Let's send the strike force up towards Bastion. Let's investigate the moon as well. That's going to put the Society research on hold as well. Return from expedition that studied the rich biosphere of the seas beneath the ice mantle of Azar V2A. Or sorry, 7A. Oh, we got the research option living metal. Inorganic molecule with immense healing properties. Cool. The election for new strategos, that's not actually what they're called. It's our chairman and chairwoman are underway. The decision will be announced on 22/20/04/01, so 3 months. A 3-month-long election campaign. So we can have a re-election for Tatiana Kobayashi. We can have Nadezhda Todorskaya, the leader of the militarist faction, Veterans for Victory. We've got Lucia Di Siglio, who is an excellent scientist, and we've got Justin Zimmerman. So fertility, we could use that. Expansionist, cool. Sorry if you can hear like bumping and stuff. I had my leg wrapped through my headset cable and I had to unwrap myself. Reformer, multi-unity, colony build ship, so frontier spirit. So they both want to expand. She wants to reform, that's a fortifier, and home in the sky. So this is a militarist one. I'm going to let it go wherever it goes. I'm not going to elect either one, because we need to spend 200 influence, and I want to use that on expanding. Speaking of which... Let's move down there so we can start building in this neighborhood as well.
Anomaly found.
New anomaly, cool. Very good. Currently, we're spending more energy credits by not being docked on a spaceport, but that's going to be built over here, so... Sephir can't reach any unexplored systems. Is that true? Oh, DeSiglio died. Yeah, DeSiglio's dead. Wait, no, she got elected. Okay, so Chairwoman Lucia DeSiglio is now elected as the leader of the nation. Which means that we need a new scientist. Oh shit. Expertise psionics. Zimmerman. Research speed 10%. Oh, that's good. We're gonna replace, let's see. Let us put you in charge. And then let us put you on that. Okay, so there's definitely going to be a DeSiglio class of science vessels. Because now she's also been a leader. Abandoned solar sail ship. I think we've seen this before, or I might have just imagined it. I want to colonize Epsilon in D4 as well.
System reconnaissance completed.
So we're going to need a lot of allies for that.
Special project complete.
Let's have a look at trade. So I want to sell... Do you want to sell them in bulk? So I'm going to sell 5,000... No, I'm not going to. I'm going to sell 1,000 minerals. I'm going to buy 250 alloys. And 250 consumer goods. Mirror, mirror, strangely the dimensional portal on Delphi seems to be connected to a planet which looks very much like Delphi. Stranger still, there's a signal being broadcast to us through it. Put on screen. This is Lucia DeSiglio of the Sol Compact. Who are you, portal aliens? No, I am Lucia DeSiglio. Who are you? Fascinating. If what you say is true, then I think the portal bridges the gap between alternate dimensions. We're both Lucia DeSiglio, but at the same point, or some point, an event must have caused our respective dimensions to diverge. Amazing. Tell us how you humans fare. Much the same as it fares in your dimension, I expect. We have spread out through space from Earth since the discovery of the warp drive. The warp drive? We travel by hyperlanes. Hyperlanes, perhaps discovering different types of FTL travel, was the divergence point between our two universes. Does this mean you are not beset by the warp beasts? No warp beasts here. Are they a serious threat? The warp beasts assail every known civilization. They are a threat to all life. As far as we have determined, once warp travel reached a certain critical level in the galaxy, the warp beasts awoke and attacked. Several species we know of have already fallen. Okay, so this is a hint towards what might happen to us in the future if we discover the warp drive. But so far, we're holding them off. Sounds terrible. Can we help? Yes, we should establish an interdimensional trade treaty to strengthen both our nations for the benefit of all humans. Yes, we should. How... Is Roni... minor colony, never mind. So, how's that work then?
Construction complete.
Delphi, interdimensional trade.
Recon
Will benefit
pass
both our
completed.
realms. It doesn't say what it gives us. Maybe we'll just get stuff every now and then. That being said, we have unemployment. And I want to get an alloy or consumer goods factory. They don't have any extra housing, so I'm going to build some more housing. They have housing on Earth and they have housing on Bastion as well. I'm going to build more housing though. It might attract some migrants that way. Man, I want to build down there, but I also want to take this one because it's a choke point. Puts us closer towards the volatile moats. Like, this isn't gonna get colonized, I don't think. Yeah, I'll build this way. You want to keep expanding out from already connected systems. Like if a system is only connected to one other system, and then connected to, like, so this one, for example, this increases Empire Sprawl, which is going to negatively affect our cohesion, or, sorry, this increases or decreases cohesion and negatively affects Empire Sprawl, because we have one uncolonized star system connected to our, or to two colonized star systems here. For example, all these increase Empire Sprawl. So if we colonize all these three, that is reduced drastically because we don't have uncolonized stars next to us. Basically, the more cohesive your empire is, the more cohesive it is in terms of the mechanic.
Special project complete.
So I'm going to colonize these as well at some point. Rogue Moonbase. Series 3A, or the mysteries of Series 3A have been revealed. A detailed survey revealed that the moon is slightly lopsided, with the far side of the moon having a disproportionately large share of the total mass. The reason for this, we believe, is that Series 3A once orbited another planet which was, oh my god, which faced its original planet. The extra material is part of the mass of that planet, which was blown into Series 3A, knocking it out of orbit and sending it eventually into the orbit of Bastion. So it was destroyed by a weapon, or an attempt to create a power source based on dark matter, as there are high concentrations of it in the planetary material coating the far side of the moon. Oh cool, we got dark matter. So Sirius just became a much more valuable system. Let's build... Ah, shit, I want to build every direction here, but... Yeah, that isn't going to reduce Empire Sprawl all that much. Let's do Izar. Or Izar.
Anomaly found.
We're gonna get more jobs when the city districts are done.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Ceramo Metal Armor is done. I'm gonna do this one because we're gonna be making a bigger fleet. Or this one because we're gonna be... Yeah, I'm gonna do that because we're gonna be building in the Nebula soon. Anchorage, is that the one that gives us... No, it isn't. Which one allows us to dock? I think it might be Shipyard. Let's try Shipyard. And let's do... Gun Battery. Now, I'll find out. Oh, sorry, it might be dock... It might be crew quarters, actually. I'll try that first. Let's see. Ancient Life Pod. We've found aliens. In a resplendent uniform, clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or a revered leader. Rest in peace.
Anomaly found. Science Division.
We're gonna want shields, I think, anyways, even though the armor is of better quality. Because, let's see, do we have anything that takes 40 power? Not really, no. We could do this, I guess. The reason I want shields as well is because I want to diversify our defenses a bit, so that we can't get taken out completely by, for example, I don't know if it's kinetics, or I think kinetics take out shields and lasers take out armor, but I'm not quite sure. Later push size, that's cool, don't want that right now though. We don't have a food shortage quite yet. Naval capacity would be good, but we're not even close to reaching it yet. Guess we'll have to do the leader cost thing. We will probably be losing some scientists and stuff soon to old age.
System reconnaissance completed. System reconnaissance completed.
Let's upgrade. And let's colonize.
Construction complete.
Treadway, that's a cool name. And we might be renaming these planets as we change their purpose and all that.
Anomaly found.
Like as we create forge worlds, or designate forge worlds or whatever, as we create like fortress worlds and so on and so forth.
Construction complete.
Bastion is basically a de facto fortress world. Open markets, that's good, but we haven't set up trade depots yet. I'm gonna do the Federation one, and let's see, where do we have trade value? So we have trade value there that isn't being exploited. 10. 2. 2. 9 over there, so I'm gonna set up a trade route to Alpha Centauri. Which means we need to create... Dude, I didn't know Delphi was a tiny moon. But yeah, this means we need to create a larger spaceport, or a starbase, sorry. We need more alloys, which we can get from the market. Can't move this apparently. Let's see, let's sell more of these, and buy more alloys, and upgrade.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Oh, cool. Exploit resource dark matter. That's going to take a while, though, so I'm not going to do it yet. A whiff of something. The SCS Arbiter has recovered an elongated metal box from the surface of Aranis. Number. Clusters of small, probably like 14, 13. Perforations on 5 sides lead Science Officer Justin Zimmerman to believe it is not a container, it's 14. Container, but some sort of aerosol dispersal device. Okay.
New sitrep.
Olfactory study. So some sort of like perfume, maybe? Research station output, good. Laser, good. Shit. I'm torn. Let's see, longshoreman. Guess we'll...
Inbound message
no, we
traffic.
won't. Oh, Edic Monolith, that's cool. Also have Migration Treaty proposal. Yes, let us get a Migration Treaty going. Markab 1A is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet. Evidently placed here by some artistically inclined seafaring or spacefaring race. Would be strange for them to be seafaring. The modlist following lines definitely chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional, surely. So we can make digital reproductions of the monoliths available in our empire, which I guess increases happiness or something, but I'm gonna image them for the archives. Also, apologies if you don't, or if I'm not being, you know, all purgy and xenophobic and stuff. As I see a lot of people who play human races often are in these games. I didn't want to do that. I like the idea of diplomacy and let's do the project before we leave. I like diplomacy and all that. I like you know, Cold Wars, not Hot Wars all the time, and the idea of guiding your stellar empire and sort of expanding your nation and whatnot in ways that aren't necessarily all like, you know, gung-ho. Or sorry, not gung-ho, but all like jingoistic world domination-esque bullshit. Teachings of explorers. The SCS Zephyr's crew is reporting that they found something spectacular on Logam 3. On the surface lies traces of an expedition of another... Oh my god. Expedition of another civilization. Left behind are some well-preserved documents and artifacts. Let's translate their text.
New sitrep.
The box is indeed a document of sort. Admits they had been hoping for a historical record of some kind, of codex significant to whatever culture left it behind, but they were disappointed. Huh. collection of fairly short narratives which, going by the rapid changes in odor towards the end of each sequence, are intended to surprise the interpreted as comedic. So it's a short story told by smell. What?
Construction complete.
Okay. Tau Seti, please. There we go. And trade hub.
Construction complete.
We have a lot of places we can colonize over there. They got 3 colonies, seemingly. They got 4. We've got 3. Our limit is on star bases is 4.
Complete.
We'll want to set one, I think, up in Beta Caeli.
Anomaly found.
Let's see, Beta Caeli 3 is... Okay, so we can't colonize that yet until we've... solar eclipse, that's cool. Every month the moon lines up perfectly between the world and its sun, producing a spectacular global eclipse. And high-quality minerals, so this might be a mining world. A lot of mining districts.
Construction complete.
We'll need to do the anomaly first, though. Which they can do, because it's a level 3.
Science division.
Oh man, we want Logam as well.
A new breakthrough.
I'm gonna colonize, or grab these as well, so we reduce the sprawl. We need to grab this one as well.
Anomaly found.
Okay, cool. So, let's set up consumer goods production. Civilian foundries. Right. It's gonna be kind of a waste to put it on Delphi. Bastion, 2 suns, subterranean ecosystems. We could put it here, but not yet. Fuck it, I'll put it on Delphi. We can always remove it and build a new one somewhere else. I want a research station here as well, but for now, I guess we have no bonuses here. So, city district. Physics and energy credits. So, energy credits.
Science division report success.
Something, okay. Leader pool size is done. Let's do... Planetary capital, that's good. And Hall of Judgment. Synthetic crystal plants, which gives us minerals. Transducers turn minerals into rare crystals, so we can synthesize some rare or some strategic resources. We can also get destroyer tech, which would be good, or we can get gas extraction wells. Well, we don't actually have something, or we don't actually have a need for the gas yet, so I'm going to do destroyers.
Anomaly found.
Look, we have nothing that actually uses the gas yet.
A new breakthrough.
Let's get these guys up on the border of, well, our enemies here. Sirius Station will be your home base. I think B is returning home. Yeah, B is return home. Halski. Another 20% bonus. Not going to do that. I'm going to do colony development speed because we're going to be doing a lot of colonization.
System reconnaissance completed.
Oh, yeah, that's the Precursor Remnants. We need to take this place for the research. It can end up going tits up, I think. Oh shit, these guys love desert worlds. That's good. Something big. A life form unlike any other. It bonds with other individuals to form large blankets that are durable yet light. And also acts like solar cells. They absorb solar energy with a surprisingly low efficiency loss percentage, most likely a result of evolution favoring those who could gather more heat in the harsh climate. So, this probably gives us something that can absorb a lot of energy, like energy weapons, and this probably gives us energy production. So I'm going to go with energy production, because you need energy credits for pretty much everything in this game.
Recon pass completed.
Enhanced solar power modifier added, giving the following effects: energy credits from jobs, 5%. Good. Okay, so a mining drone is going buck wild. I will try to stop the machine. So we need a construction ship in orbit. In Vermilion, that's far away. We'll get there, though. There's meant to be 15 empires, and we've only met 2. That's weird. Like 15 plus, there's going to be fallen empires and primitives and all that. I find it very strange that we haven't found anything. Or found any more than we have. Comet sighted. It is a good omen. Hell yeah, EU4. That's a reference to Europa Universalis 4, another game by Paradox Interactive. If you did not know. Precursor Battlegrounds. Remarkable, after planetful researchers and surveys began thoroughly combing the surface. Scorch marks, half-wrecked buildings, and the detritus of 1,000 weapons are all that remains on this world. After careful examination, our surveyors have determined that a massive battle proved the end of whatever civilization once inhabited this place. With this collection of millennia-old weaponry and battle data, our weapons specialists can continue to innovate exponentially upon our existing armaments. Truly horrifying. I smell an opportunity. Let's do missile battery at Sirius and Alpha Centauri. We've got the trade hub, so that is classified as a trade hub now. Leave you for now.
Construction complete.
So I'm thinking that we're going to create a highway of sorts down this way, probably going down to like that. There's a module that makes it faster to travel between stars, or like start up or spool up the hyperdrives. So if you set multiple of them up in a line, you sort of create a stellar highway.
Construction
So I'm planning
complete.
on doing that, like here, I think. Aerostat colonies. 3 millennia hanging or found in low orbit of this gas giant. So Bespin 5, essentially, Cloud City in Star Wars Episode 5. For Empire Strikes Back.
Anomaly found.
Can't build that around any of the planets in the system. Why not?
Anomaly found.
Oh, because he's already doing it. Microsingularity recently intersected Astrakion 4A, passing straight through the core and emerging on the other side of the moon. The encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but it has altered the energy
Special project complete.
output of the planet core slightly. Cool. We managed to stop the excavator, and that gave us a research option called geothermal fracking. Cool. Mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit around Warambis 2. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet and may be a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. That's sad.
Construction complete.
Makes me think of like a Battlestar Galactica episode, but I think I might be misremembering. Ganvia civilization encountered. And in the Yanessa system. They're a primitive civilization, right? There they are, yeah. The Ganvias. But stone palaces, primitive dwellings. Currently in the equivalent of a Bronze Age. What do they look like? Got low gravity. Can't see them. That's too bad. We met the Epsilon aliens in Mu Hercules. Well, I want to know who they are. It also gives us influence, which is going to be good. Because that allows us to expand even further.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
Yeah, there is a very good reason for going tall in this game now, because of the whole Empire Sprawl thing. Though, I like having opportunities, I like having the archaeological sites, I like having all the random cool shit that you can find in our borders. So I'm gonna keep expanding until we can't anymore. Silicon lifeforms. Intriguing. As opposed to our carbon-based lifeforms. Well, that is us at the 30-minute mark once again, so I want to say thank you so much for watching. And I want to say, of course, if you are inclined, or so inclined, you can check me out on social media, following the links in the description. If you'd like to know the mods, it's all in the mod list, in the description as well. And also, special thanks to these guys for supporting me on Patreon, which you can do as well by following a link in the description. That's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.